Hey guys, and welcome back to Thrift Shop Finds, where we go out to the thrift shops and see what we can find. Today it looks like we went to American Family Thrift Stores in Hellertown, because I have my receipt, and that is from September 10th of 2021. So that's, we're into the 8 months, almost 11 months, so almost a year, so 11 months ago. And then looks like we also went to Salvation Army on September 16th of 2021. So it's been almost a year for these guys sitting down here waiting to be shown on our channel. So good for them. Round of applause. So let's show you what we got. We are going to play Where's Forky? Little Forky's hidden somewhere on our set. And that's what we got. So you can find them. So we have a book. It's called The Killing Floor, and this was the first book in the Jack Reacher series by Lee Child. It was a very good book, and they have a series called Reacher on Amazon Prime that is this book. There's 8 episodes, and it's from The Killing Floor. The 2 movies that they made with Tom Cruise, those are book like 8 and book 16 or something like that. I have to check on that. But the series on Amazon Prime has the it's from Teen Titans. There's a boy and a girl called Dove and Hawk. It's the guy who plays Hawk. And he is playing Reacher in this book, which is the Amazon Prime show called Reacher. So, very cool. Yeah, it says, Introducing Reacher, the first Jack Reacher novel. Highly recommend, and I've read all, I think there's 23 books. Well, I listened to the audiobooks, but I've listened to all of them. And I believe Lee Child's son is now helping him write, so his son's probably going to take over the series. So let's show you what we got. I did buy this at Shady Maple. This is a whoopie pie. For those of you who don't know what a whoopie pie is, it is a treat that has like cookies on one side and like cream in the middle. And then Shady Maple is a smorgasbord in Lancaster. It's in East Earl, PA. And it is an all-you-can-eat gigantic food place, which has a gift shop. This is where I got him. And very cool. So the company's name is Kurto Toy. I always like to recognize the toy company. So from Salvation Army, looks like we got a Woody. I'm just trying to pull the sticker off because of what's written on the foot. So there's a Woody doll, and similar to Andy, there's the word Haley that is written on the bottom of Woody. So Andy was from the show where Andy had written his name on the bottom of his toy. This one says Haley. It does have a pull string that does not work, so maybe it's just a part of what he's supposed to look like. So that's neat. Thank you, Haley, for giving up your childhood. We appreciate it. So then we also have an Imaginext dinosaur. Very cool. I don't know why I put him away already. What if he's my favorite find? Here's a 70s cop Playmobil guy. He almost looks like a crossing guard, but he does have a police officer symbol. So he's some kind of officer. Here is Ajax from the Eternals, still in the bag. This is the tractor from Cars. And the Cars movies, they're like cows. And then the bull was the thing with the spinny blade on it. Looks like we have 2 cars from Thomas the Train. Here's Thomas the Tank Engine. And then in this car, you can see that guy there. That's Sir Topham Hatt. So, that's the guy who runs the railroad. Without him, the trains would be out of a job. Hot Wheels, let's see. Power Pistons, 1994. And that's this guy. Lots of Hot Wheels cars lately. This is very cool. It's a three-bladed, I don't know if it's supposed to be three-bladed, but it's a three-bladed helicopter, and it's Spider-Man. So it even has like spider details on the back there. So very cool. Spider helicopter. Spider-copter. You have a Hot Wheels 2001 Sentinel 400 limo. So it's a real tricked out fancy limo. Wouldn't mind taking a ride in that thing. We have Mater from Cars. I always like to see who makes it. This is plastic. It just says Disney Pixar. So, very cool. Okay, so make some room since I was blocking myself. We'll go to the next bag. We have Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, that's it. I keep getting him confused with somebody else, but I'm not confused that time. I have no idea what this is. Oh, interesting. This is an Elmo in a sack race. He's like in a sack that says Fisher Price Sesame Street 123. But hopefully you can see him. If you push him down, he hops like he's actually in a sack race. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Here is a periscope from the penguins of Madagascar. You can see that one penguin's looking through the periscope, and then the other penguin is on top. So, and it actually goes up and down so that there's penguin pictures here, like he's the submarine. Down periscope, up periscope. Very cool. You have, let's see. I think, oh, her head's backwards. There we go. So confused. This is from the Puss in Boots movie, which was like a spin-off from Shrek. I think this is Puss in Boots. Like the girl character. And then we have Woody. We have Woody with his hat. That's what I was doing, putting his hat on. And he just has a fake little ring in the back compared to this one. So, seeing if his... Yeah, it does not work. But I think it's supposed to. Okay, so our next bag is... let's see. Slappy the Squirrel, and I can never remember the kid's name. It's from Animaniacs. We have Buttons and Mindy from Animaniacs, and Buttons the dog is always chasing Mindy around. They look like they're on a roller coaster. Let's see. This is also from Animaniacs, is a fire truck, but it's the Good Feathers. The Good Feathers with three pigeons. So you got one in the back here, you have one in that window, and one in this window. And this series had these collapsing tubes. Let's see, Pinky and the Brain from Animaniacs. It's Pinky and the Brain. This is the Hippos. I don't remember if they had names. They probably do. But it also is one of these collapsible tube ones. We'll have to get their names. And then we have the water tower from... I know that fits in there. Get in there. This is the water tower from Warner Brothers Studios that the Animaniacs live in. And then the 3 Animaniacs pop out on almost like a log flume or something. And that's Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. The Warner Brothers and the Warner sister. Okay. Looks like we have Max and Goofy water skiing, probably from the Goofy movie. And Max has his hands over Goofy's eyes, so he can't see where he's going. That's kind of cool. Oh, and it's a pullback. Yep. Very cool. Here is that going? Here is the Joker in a Joker mobile, and I believe if you push on him, pull him back, the head pops out. So pull it back, and the head pops out. Nice. Here is a like rubber ant. My brother probably sent that to me. I know how he is. And then here's Jeff Gordon's car, number 24 DuPont NASCAR for Burger King 1997 JGM. Jeff Gordon Motors, JGM. So, very cool. And our last bag, I think our last bag has to do with NASCAR as well. So there's some kind of magnet thing. Here is Tony Stewart, like a mini bobblehead, but then there's a magnet on the back. And it says, it's almost like it's in a stadium or something, but it says NASCAR Forever Collectibles Legends of the Track Limited Edition Handcrafted Collectibles. So here's Tony Stewart. You have probably Bobby Labonte, number 18. I'm trying to think if there was a Terry Labonte, but there might. I know there's a Bobby. You have Wallace, Rusty Wallace, number 2. I'm not sure what this is. It says AW Direct, and it's a tow truck. And it says www.awdirect.com. And it has a phone number 1-800-243-3194. So we'll do a little advertising for them. Here's a same company, different kind of tow truck. So that's kind of cool. Maybe they made some advertising stuff. Here's a third one. A different kind of tow truck, same company, AW Direct. So we'll have to look them up. Then we have 2 little versions of Scooby-Doo that are really neat. They almost look like Lego, but I can't see. That one says Lego. This one says Lego. Scooby-Doo Legos. How cool is that? So they're only about 1 inch by 1 inch, but I've never seen like tiny Scooby-Doo Legos before. That is really cool. And here's another one. I'm like real close because they're really small. And I didn't drop them, so that's surprising. And then lastly, we have I like this too. I like everything. It's a New York Rangers puck, but it's also a pencil sharpener. How cool is that? And it says NHL on the back. But very neat. I like the stuff we found today. I like the stuff we find every day, but that's really cool. Okay, so David's favorite find, and David is me, in case you're new, would definitely be, I don't know. I'm really torn here. Now, I really like this Elmo sack race guy that jumps, but these Lego Scooby-Doos are pretty darn cool too, so I'm going to go with the 3 of them being my favorite. You can't go wrong with Scooby-Doo or a sack race Elmo. So, if you like what you see, hit like, share, and subscribe. Little Forky is right next here to this Dragon Imaginext guy, who's really cool. And I don't think we've ever done him on the show. So, this is an Imaginext Dragon figure. The sword is not original, but he's pretty neat looking. He has a metal eye patch on the one side. So, now that I've reviewed him, I can keep him there. So, if you like what you see, hit like, share, and subscribe. Have a great night. And we will keep finding stuff and making videos and having fun. So, have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.